how she came about. And I really just wanted to be true to who she was when I was writing her.
Yeah, something that I kind of thought was really interesting that I haven't really seen you talk about, so I'm not sure if it's the case or not, but tonally, aesthetically, feelings-wise, and obviously especially in the case of Harley, this movie kind of feels like a spiritual successor to Birds of Prey. Was that like conscious? Did you enjoy the movie? Did you speak to Kathy or anything?
I had written the script before I ever read the script for Birds of Prey. And so I enjoyed Birds of Prey, but I had never, but it was written, and in fact, was mostly completed before they did the reshoots on Birds of Prey. So I had to look at some stuff before they went and did that, so that I saw early parts of things because they reshot some of the, a lot of the action in that movie, and was trying to make sure it was not too similar to what I had shot with her in the prison.
Wow, that's so cool. I love that. It just means that's how the power of Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Is that both two different filmmakers can make this thing that feels really
1,000%. She's one of the greatest, characters ever written in the comic books. And to me, there aren't that many characters that are so specific. I mean, her, Batman, Peter Parker, Wolverine. I mean, there's just not that many of them that have this specific thing. And I love her so much for that, and love how she was created and how she came about. And I really just wanted to be true to who she was when I was writing her.
Yeah, and something else that I found really cool about the movie that I thought was one of the most powerful kind of aspects is the violence in the movie is very real. It's kind of, there's fun to it, but you feel it. And in that way, when I've been talking to people about the movie, I've been saying, it's like one of the most violent anti-war movies that you'll see. So was that kind of, when you were looking to those old kind of 70s movies and stuff, was that pacifist kind of angle, the kind of horror of war, was that something you were trying to bring as well as the comedy?
I think it was more, and people who, see the whole movie know what I'm talking about, as you will, but it's more about how certain people are used in our society and considered disposable. And whether it's because of the fact that you can shoot polka dots out of your hands and grow polka dot pustules on your face, or because you look a certain way, or because you like a certain form of comic books, or whatever it is that people feel dispossessed or feel that they're outsiders, the way they're treated by other human beings, and then also the way the government treats people. And I think that is a big part of what the Suicide Squad is about. These are all people that are considered disposable by the government. And they're disposable because they aren't that necessary for, they don't serve any purpose to them. And because nobody will miss them when they're gone, which is sort of the saddest part about it. These are characters who haven't been able to connect with other people. And that's why, like, the scene with Idris and his daughter at the beginning of the movies, Storm Reed, is so important to the film, because you see that this is a guy who is, it's not like we're just saying he's a jerk. He really is a jerk. He's mean to her. And we didn't want to pull back in that way, but he's also not able to connect. And maybe he has good reasons, maybe not. We learned some of those reasons, but he's not able to connect. And in some ways, this movie is about his journey to, his lesson that he learns is that he needs to be vulnerable to be a hero. And that is something that's, I don't think, ever been the central lesson for any man ever in any superhero movie, but probably never even any sort of action adventure film. That vulnerability is the way that he's saved. So all that stuff is important to me.
Yeah, I thought that, thank you so much. That's perfect. I thought Idris was so incredible. I hope he gets like 1 million awards. And I love that. I love that explanation. So thank you. And thank you for taking the time to talk to me again.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
Thanks so much. Take care. Love the earrings, by the way.
Thanks.